There's nothing more these men can do but wait. They've travelled miles to Ciudad del Carmen in southern Mexico to queue for jobs on the nearby oil rigs. But work has dried up. Mexico's oil industry is in crisis, and this seaside town, which for years has been at its centre, has nothing to offer Juventino, who's been knocking on doors for a month.
You feel bad living on one meal a day. It's not easy. Before there was more work and you didn't have to wait for so long.
Oil in Mexico means Pemex, the state-run giant whose profits account for about a fifth of the Mexican government's budget. But Pemex is in trouble. It's been dragged down by a slump in worldwide oil prices, and it's struggling with landmark reforms that the government hopes will turn it from a bloated state monopoly into a lean company able to cope with international competition. As it struggles to change, Pemex is cutting its budgets, staff, and putting off payments to its suppliers. Industry leaders say as a result, 40% of its providers in Ciudad del Carmen are in danger of bankruptcy. Carlos has worked in one of those firms for 10 years. His future is less sure.
It makes me scared that I'll be unemployed, which will be really difficult. I have 3 children, a mortgage to pay, and so all of that goes round in my head.
Many oil workers have already had to leave, and the ripple effect is spreading, leaving empty houses, hotels, and restaurants all across town.
Sales have dropped by more than 50%. It's bad. There were many more contractors, foreigners, people who worked for Pemex, people not connected to the oil industry at all, and this has affected everyone.
Not least the next generation at the local university, studying for roles they thought were ahead of them at rigs and refineries. Now they're rethinking.
I started studying chemical engineering for oil, but now I'm worried that it doesn't have much of a future. But I realized I don't have to focus on the oil industry. I can focus on ecological problems.
But many people here cling to the hope that oil prices will rise again next year and that Ciudad del Carmen can get moving again. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Ciudad del Carmen.